Good morning, Bitcoiners. Welcome to Bitcoin for Me and More channel. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, crypto assets, technology, and the future. Bitcoin for Me and More is a book. It's available at Amazon, and you can get it for free if you ask for it down below in the comments. This is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment. So, what's going on today in the markets? Well, today is kind of flat. Some currencies some coins are going down a little bit, 4%, but in general it's kind of flat for Bitcoin and most of the others. The charts are painting a little bit red, but in the case of Bitcoin it's only 1%, 2%. So it's nothing major happening today, I think. We are in fear now. Yesterday we were neutral. We are a little bit more in fear today. That goes up and down every day, as you know. And yesterday, for some reason, we got to 45K, and that was quite exciting. Actually, I was actually watching it live, and it went to 45 and then went down. Obviously, there's a strong resistance there at that level. It has tried many times to go through 45 and back. For some reason, 45, the bears got stronger, and the bulls got weaker there. So let's see what happens. Let's see if there's another impulse to break the barrier, and then go higher. Okay, today, well, again, everything is related to the war, and we're going to talk about this first thing is the Anonymous, the hacker group, is offering Russian soldiers over $50,000 worth of Bitcoin for each surrendered tank. So there you go. This is a good way, maybe it's a good initiative. This could actually make some soldiers think twice about carry on with the invasion. Also, this is what happening for Russian banks. Sberbank is going down to zero now. So there you go. If you want to invest in banks, I wouldn't invest in Russian banks right now, or the ruble. And this is an article from Forbes, and this is Mexico is on the list, talking about the adoption of Bitcoin. First was El Salvador, as you know, and they reckon that Mexico could be the next one. Mexico is a big country, so that would be huge for Bitcoin. And also it's talking about the rise in Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Cardano, Ripple, Terra Luna, and Avalanche. But they go up because Bitcoin goes up. So Bitcoin is the leader, really. Also, this is a very interesting tweet. Jerome Powell stated yesterday that it's possible to have more than one reserve currency. This is quite interesting, and there's been a lot of speculation about which one would be the second one. The dollar is the one, obviously, and then which one would be the other reserve currency? Because most people think it's Bitcoin, actually. Believe it or not, because the euro, they wouldn't make much sense to have the euro or the yuan or something like that. But the Bitcoin could be the second reserve currency in the world, and this is Jerome Powell, the CEO of the chairman of the Federal Reserve. So very interesting. This is gonna be. We will talk about this in the future for sure. Also, the Flexport CEO says that every global logistic provider will add Bitcoin to the balance sheet. So there you go. Bitcoin keeps growing, keeps finding uses. These big ship containers companies, they keep sending ships abroad, and they need to get paid in different currencies, and that's a mess, and this inflation, this devaluation, this and that. It would be so much easier to get paid in Bitcoin for them. So they're probably gonna use that in the future. Okay, this is a little chart here. is showing the different reserve currencies throughout history. You get the US dollar in blue, you get the Japanese yen, the pound sterling, this is Deutsche Mark, this is Japanese yen here, the euro, and the British pound. So it's as you see, it's very dynamic. It keeps going up and down and changing. See, the British pound was the world reserve currency for many years, and then it was replaced by a dollar. But the dollar, let's say, like I said many times, reserve currencies usually last for about 100 years. We had the Spanish real, the Dutch florin, the British pound, and now we had the dollar. All of those have lasted up for about 1 century, and the dollar has been already the reserve currency for 100 years. So is it time to replace it? And how can we replace the dollar? Bitcoin, anyone? Okay. Also, this is a very interesting piece of historical information. Henry Ford, the entrepreneur and the sort of inventor, the visionary of the automobile, the one that brought the automobile to the masses, he thought that gold wasn't a good currency. He thought that gold wasn't a good reserve currency in a way, that it should be replaced with something else. He saw gold as something primitive, like a metal, something that, he thought that it should be replaced by energy currency, and that will stop wars. He said that in 1920. Well, Mr. Henry Ford, 1 century later, we have an energy currency. It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin takes energy, electric energy, and converts it into monetary value. It's immutable, it's transparent, it's got a blockchain. It is exactly what you were talking about 100 years ago. So Henry Ford could have been the first Satoshi Nakamoto, and with a currency like Bitcoin, there would be less wars, according to Henry Ford, and he's probably right. And this is to explain. You will find, if you talk to people, you find many critics of Bitcoin, but here is a classification for the four types. Four types. The salty hater. Well, you heard about Bitcoin years ago, but never bought, and now you're salty. The desperate statist. You believe money can be only created by the state, so Bitcoin breaks your worldview. The dishonest intellectual. You haven't done the work to understand Bitcoin, so you wish it would just go away. And the prisoner of sunk cost. You're invested in an altcoin and feel the need to criticize Bitcoin to defend your life choices. So there you go. This is all I got today. Remember to subscribe, press the notification bell, comment, retweet, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.